Bitcoin's BTC market dynamics are in constant flux, with the latest trends pointing towards a promising increase in its value. The one-month call-put skew, a predictor used by options traders, has demonstrated the strongest bullish sentiment in over 2 years. This gauge indicates that the demand for call options, or bullish bets, is currently outpacing the demand for puts, which offer downside protection. The call-put skew sits above 10%, a figure not seen since April 2021, signaling that investors are optimistic about Bitcoin's future value. The rise in Bitcoin's price to nearly $37,000 has been partly attributed to the growing optimism around the approval of a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund by the SEC. This has led to a shift in strategy for investors, who are now less inclined to sell calls for additional yield and more likely to buy calls for leveraged upside exposure. The sentiment is echoed across longer durations, with 2, 3, and 6-month skews also indicating continued strength in Bitcoin's price. While a total of 12 asset managers have filed for a spot Bitcoin ETF, the process is intricate, and the timeline for an actual launch extends beyond immediate SEC approval. The procedural delays are due to the necessity for SEC approval of both the 19B4 filing and the S1 filing or prospectus, with the latter focusing on the operational details and risk disclosures of the fund. The SEC has set a window from November 8 to 17 to approve the first spot Bitcoin ETF, with market analysts anticipating a high likelihood of approval. However, they also predict that the actual launch may only occur in the following year. Despite the potential delay, the race for a spot Bitcoin ETF has gained momentum, with major asset managers like BlackRock leading the charge. The broader market's reaction to Bitcoin's price movements and the anticipation surrounding the ETFs reflect the heightened sensitivity to regulatory progress. This is evident from the significant price surge Bitcoin experienced following the listing of BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF ticker on the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation website. The correlation between ETF developments and Bitcoin's price underscores the market's valuation of such milestones. However, Bitcoin's price path is not devoid of volatility. Concerns have been raised regarding the high open interest levels in the market, which have reached a 6-month peak. This could lead to price fluctuations as the market interprets these open contracts and their potential impact on the future of Bitcoin's value. The signs are favorable for Bitcoin, with a possible SEC nod for a spot Bitcoin ETF bolstering the market's confidence. Despite some volatility, the prevailing sentiment is that Bitcoin's price will continue to rise, possibly reaching the $40,000 in the near future, as the halving approaches and further ETF-related developments are imminent.